Hey everyone, Miss Solo here. Upgrading your items from SR to UR can take a lot of time, so here are some tips on how to craft UR. This video will also cover both global and Asia servers. Unlike most upgrades, building UR will require 4 items: recipe, equipment material, radiant stones, and scraps. Let's talk about the 4 required materials and where to get them. First, let's cover the global UR system. With the recipe, you will need to obtain ripped fragments, and you can do this by salvaging weapons and armors grade SR. Gulatin will also have a chance to drop ripped fragments, which you can do daily. Under Workshop, you can combine ripped recipes by selecting the piece you want to upgrade first. For example, the rare weapon will cost 30 ripped recipes and 5k scraps, while normal, it will cost 10 ripped recipes and 1.5k scraps. Make sure to focus on one item to upgrade before splitting your resources. Non-rares are always the easiest to upgrade. The next item on the list is the equipment materials. You can obtain by salvaging equipments grade S and above, and you can also get them from completing main quests and events. Number of items obtained will vary based on the item grade. The next one is the Radiant Upgrade Stones, which can be obtained from the daily dungeon Hell Mode. This is between Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The other option is also by binding 10 normal stones with Scroll of Alchemy through the workshop. The last item is scraps, which can be obtained by salvaging equipment grade S and above. There's also option for field hunting, temporal rift, farming mobs 4 levels lower or above your character level, plus equipment dungeon and relics. Now let's go and cover the C server and the Korean server. The difference with this server is the unconfirmed recipe. Unconfirmed recipe is a random recipe which can give a weapon, armor, or accessory. Ripped fragments can also be obtained from salvaging different grades of weapons and armors. Plus, you can also get a chance for a full UR recipe by participating in Gulatin and Zakin Kill. So make sure that you do those daily. I just want to quickly go over the exchange system to convert certain recipes for a chance to get the one that you need. For example, exchanging a rare armor for 1500 scraps to an unconfirmed rare armor will give you a chance to get a different rare armor recipe. There is also an option for exchanging 3 unconfirmed rare armor to make 1 selection rare armor recipe. This is recommended if you are lacking 1 or 2 pieces. With this example, I converted a divine rare armor recipe to an unconfirmed rare armor recipe and try to get something else that I need, which is the cataclysmic, and that is something that I do need. And I will just have to keep doing this until I get all the pieces that I need. The equipment materials and radiant stones are exactly the same, with the exception of the C server having the heroic mode, which will give the radiant stone plus 5 extra normal stones. The next one is scraps. It's also the same with the exception of temporal rifts and blood scraps. For temporal rift, this is something that you can farm multiple times without having to recharge, because all you need to get is the kill for the boss, which will then give you a temporal rift box. The last difference is the blood scraps. The C server actually provides scraps when you do farm them using the Blood Ranger cloak. So this is something that you can easily do with your hot time during in the elite dungeon. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to click the link below for more info and hit subscribe.